In a small part of Greenwich Village in New York, two young artists, Sue and Johnsy, share a modest apartment. One cold winter, Johnsy falls gravely ill with pneumonia. As she lies in bed, she begins to lose all hope of recovering. She becomes fixated on a vine outside her window, watching its leaves fall one by one. Convinced that when the last leaf falls, she too will die, her spirit fades with each passing day. Sue does everything she can to uplift her, but Johnsy drifts further into despair. In the same building lives Behrman, a gruff old painter who has spent his life waiting to create a masterpiece, but never has. When Behrman hears of Johnsy's condition and her belief in the falling leaves, something changes in him. That night, the storm is merciless. Rain lashes the windows like sobs in the dark. Inside, Behrman stands silently by the frosted glass, staring out at the vine. Only one fragile leaf remains, clinging weakly to the twisted branch, trembling, shivering with each gust of wind. And then, it lets go. In that moment, as the final real leaf spirals down through the rain and vanishes into the shadows, Behrman's eyes well with quiet sorrow. He knows what that leaf means to Johnsy, and he knows he can't let her give up. Not tonight. Without a word, he turns away from the window, his face set with quiet resolve. He gathers his brushes, his paints, and his old worn coat. The storm roars around him, but his heart is louder. He steps into the night, not to paint for fame, not for glory, but to give one final gift of hope. In the freezing dark, with trembling hands and an aching heart, he climbs a ladder and paints a single perfect leaf on the vine wall, right where the last one had fallen. He knows the risk. He is old. The night is cruel, but he also knows what hope means to someone who's lost it. He finishes the leaf under the storm's fury, his masterpiece born not on a canvas but on a wall, in an act of pure, silent love. The next morning, Johnsy wakes to see the leaf still clinging to the vine. A spark returns to her eyes. "It's still there," she whispers, and in that moment, her will to live slowly begins to return. Days later, there is a quiet knock at their door. A neighbor gently shares the news. Old Behrman has passed away from pneumonia. He had been found cold and soaked in his tiny room, his tools still wet with rain. They also learned that on that stormy night, he had gone out to paint the leaf that saved Johnsy's life. That leaf, so strong, so real, was not a leaf at all. Johnsy's eyes well with tears. The weight of his silent love settles in her heart, and in that moment, she knows the leaf had saved her, but it had cost him everything. It was Behrman's final gift, a painting born from love, created in silence, sealed in sacrifice. This story reminds us that hope is powerful, and that acts of love, no matter how quiet, can become masterpieces.